Welcome to our version of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Central Kansas. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. First of all, let's just move around here. We're continuing along with our harvest here. As you can probably tell, I didn't play much off camera between this episode and the last episode. So I kind of just stopped and just let things continue on where they left off for the most part here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just continue along this particular path. This guy's not even started yet, so let's get him fired up. I kind of started things up already a little bit. I figured I should probably get this moving along. So I started it before I even started recording, I guess. What am I looking for? Not this, not this. Yes, but this truck actually will do. So I decided to do something today. This is something I've been meaning to do for a while, but I just haven't got around to it, I guess. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell this anhydrous tank. We've never used it, and now that we have the Aguios stuff, we actually don't need it really at all. So I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And the reason I'm going to sell it is because it's worth $150,000. So even though it looks really cool and everything, I haven't used it since we switched over to liquid manure. So I'm just going to stick with liquid manure for the time being. And even though I could theoretically use this still, I'm not going to because I'm going to use some other things, I guess. That's what I guess that is the situation. So a couple people suggested that I sell this John Deere 4955. So that's why it's sitting there in the sell point, as you can tell. So we're going to go ahead and sell that, and we're going to sell this anhydrous tank, even though we never used it. Maybe we'll have to use it next season. A little bit, but for now it's gonna just not do anything. It's gonna chill out right here, and we are gonna sell this for $9.55 just because it's okay but not amazing. Some little things that just bother me a little bit about. So we get 90 grand back from that and 15 back from that, so we're up to $125,000. So let's take a little peek as to what we can buy. Actually, before I do that, let me just show you this. So people in the comments were talking about this particular tractor and what you can do with it. I knew about this one already, but check this out. And then Z is what brings it back. I must have hit 5 or 6, and that's what moves you to these different positions here. So I think you can put that down like that. I don't know if you can you go all the way no, I don't know. And Z is the one that brings you back to the middle, so there you have it. So that's how you do it on this particular vehicle. So yeah, anyways, where am I here? Getting sidetracked. Oh, actually, we can get this guy. Send him on his way. I guess yeah, he's good. Alright, back to the shop. So, what do we got here? Case Steiger's on sale. No, that's not what we're looking for. We're going to take a little peruse through our tractors. Have I picked up anything new? Nothing that's too crazy new, actually. No new tractors, not true. I did actually pick up a new tractor. These ones I showed you guys in the other series. I picked up this tractor, a 4455, which I picked up from American Eagle Modding, tested it out. It's okay. I was curious. I think I forgot, and I was like, oh, check that out. And I checked it out. I'm like, yeah, not that great. Not bad, not amazing, somewhere in the middle. So that's why I have that. And I thought I picked up something else. Must be my imagination. Did I? Anyways, that's what we're going to get. We are going to, excuse me, grab a sip of water here for a sec. We are going to grab, actually we could do that. Ooh, totally forgot about that. Well, we have two options now. What two options do we have? 66. Are we going to have enough? I was going to get the Nutri-Tiller. I know Craft Farms asked me about that a long time ago. So sorry about that, buddy. I just get sidetracked, I guess. But I would like to just take a little peek at other overloaders, because having two overloaders might be beneficial. What else do we have? We have 78 and 50. We'll be close. What do we have? We have that overloader, and someone wanted me to get the Brent overloader up here. The one thing I don't like about these Brent ones, first of all, they're expensive. That's the reason why I don't like them. But they actually don't work properly with course play. You have to set it up a bit differently, which I discovered. You could get another J&M, but having two of the same ones, not sure. Actually, you know what? We will get two of the same ones, and there's one particular reason. First, it's close to the end of the season. Second, it's cheaper than the other ones, and third, all the courses are already set up for these guys, and I like the way they look. So, sorry about that. We're not gonna get one of these because these are a bit more expensive, but now we have two of these guys here, so we can get a second one hooked up. And do we have any? Let's just check to see what tractors we have available to us, because I don't know. What's currently running? We have the. This guy could do overloading. This guy's already doing overloading. The New Holland is. Wow, really? So I guess really the only other tractor we have we can use is this one right here. I guess. That's fine. Well, maybe we'll take, I don't think we have any tractors that honestly that are powerful enough to use with the overloader we have now. Let's just take a quick little peek. We need probably like 250-ish horsepower. 250 horsepower, under 100,000. That's gonna be difficult. I think the only one we could technically get is maybe the JCB, but and these ones are a bit out of our price range. So is that, so is that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. This one's not, but we have that in the other series. This one technically could have done it probably, but it's too late now. This has 150. That's, oh, actually. Then we can't get the nutri-tiller though. This one, yeah, I guess we're gonna use this guy then. So now we have two J&M carts, overloader carts. So people who wanted me to get something different, sorry about that. It's close to the end of the season, so I'll get different stuff next season, I guess. What are we on? Episode 26 now, I guess it would be, something in that area. So, had a couple suggestions for the upcoming season. Some people suggested that I start with all new mods, or at least as many as I can. I always try to do that, but I find it difficult to find good mods, decent mods, and that's always the problem I run into. Like, you can find okay mods, you can find decent mods, but it's harder to find like really nice, good mods, which is the unfortunate part about that. So, all right. So I'm going to set this guy up to follow behind the John Deere there. He should be good doing that. Maybe we should. We'll keep it for the time being. So set this guy to do his thing. I'm just going to move him closer there so he's not like completely in the way there. And of course, you can hear that dog in the background. Say hello to the dog. All right. So let's get this guy. That should be close enough. No combine in reach. Oh, lucky for you, I can set this up. There we go. So he's just going to wait here. Perfect. So, think. Nutri-tiller. Okay. So this is something that Craft Farms asked me to get a while back, so I'm going to go ahead and oblige. I'm going to get there's two ones you can get. You get the big one and the small one. Oh, there's also this, which is a small trailer that just came out. What is this? Transporting nutrients. This one just came out on FSUK, I guess it is. Not too long ago. I do have that one too, but look how big our fields are. That's probably going to be a little too small for everything. What am I looking for? Why am I in tippers still? Cultivator. So we're going to get these Nutri-tillers. They're like this. They're exactly the same. The only difference is the size and the price. So this is 60, and that one is 100. That's 80. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. 20 meters versus. Maybe we'll get one of these. So this is the Nutri-tiller. Let's just take a quick jog back here. So I figured we'll change it up. I had the anhydrous trailer forever, and I haven't used it at all, which I kind of feel bad about, but we ended up switching over to liquid manure because we had so much of it, so I figured that was a better bet than anything else. So this is the Nutri-tiller system, and it's actually pretty slick. I checked it out off camera a while back. It's not too bad. And what we should grab? We should grab this big dog right here. We'll just leave that. Yeah, I know I should start the engine. New Holland's in traffic. New Holland is definitely in traffic here. There we go. Let's get him out of traffic. Perfect. And the Kenworth's in traffic. What the heck is the Kenworth in traffic with? How is the Kenworth in traffic? That makes no sense at all. Oh, refueled. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, it's like in traffic. Because the bottom one said in traffic, and I was like, yeah, I need to be in. He's not in traffic. What the heck is he talking about? And then I realized, yeah, maybe if I read it a little bit better, I would probably see that, hey, it's not in traffic, it needs to be refueled. Ha! That's terrible. Okay, so let me grab this guy up here. This is the Nutri-tiller. And I'm just going to grab it. This guy actually does need this size of tractor, by the way. It's a pretty large tractor for it to function properly. And you can hook up the fertilizer to the back of it as well. So I don't think do we have any fields that are harvested completely? No, not at all. I probably should have saved up for another harvester is what I should have done. Oh well. Alright, so this is the Nutri-tiller system. This is what it looks like. I don't think you can do any plowing with this. No, you can't. It's just a cultivator. Sometimes with these types of things, you can plow with it as well. Not this one, but with the Lemkin we had on the Serbian farm, we were able to plow with it as well. Although I never used it as a plow, so. More water. Alright, so I'm gonna hop in here. It looks so cramped in here. Anyways, I'm just gonna hire a worker and I'll show you what it looks like. So see that? Let me just stop that. Check that out. See, that's a nice little, look at that graphic. The tires go up and everything. It lowers nicely. Yeah, this is pretty nice. This is from American Eagle Modding, for those people who are wondering. If memory serves. That's a pretty nice little graphic. And once it gets started, it's got that little graphic in the back there. See if I can hide the HUD here. Pretty cool, eh? And you can use that to do cultivating, of course. And you can hook up a fertilizer tank right in the back there. So right there. You can hook up a fertilizer tank to that so you can fertilize and cultivate at the same time. And have a separate seeder to do that. But that's a pretty nifty little setup there. Looks pretty good. I like the graphic right there where it turns over the soil. It's pretty nice. Anyways, we will use this, but I don't want to set him on his way and then he's gonna get in the way. Is a problem if I let him just do what he's doing there. But it is a pretty nice setup, so it folds up pretty quickly and unfolds fairly quickly as well, which is really nice because sometimes those bigger cultivators do not fold up very quickly at all. So there you go. That's the Nutri-tiller system. Pretty darn good. I like it. I like it a lot. For those people who know that reference. Oh, let's do a little turnaround here. Let's grab some more fuel for this guy. Actually, we do have, we sold our pigs too, so now we're down to 0 pigs again, which is good, because we have too many pigs. Every time you fast forward time a little bit, you get a crazy amount of pigs, actually, which is surprising, to say the least. But, because you don't normally get that many pigs in real, well, I don't think. I've never been on a pig farm, so I can't confirm or deny that, but I'm pretty sure you don't get 200 pigs overnight. Actually, if you ever played EVE Online, that was an expression you often used in EVE Online. It's confirm or deny. It's like saying yes or no. I don't know why. I don't know what the origin behind that was, but it was a pretty cool little saying. Anyways, while we're waiting for this thing to fill up, let me just go through a couple of the comments from last episode. So a lot of people talking about planting and whatnot. Jake says in Indiana, we were able to plant the past couple weeks and it stopped constantly, or after it stopped constantly raining. And he says he'd like to see me play on one of the OGF maps, the other ones like the American or the Australian map. That's possible, Jake. I haven't checked them out, haven't downloaded them specifically, but I know they're pretty slick. I know Brad M71 and Thomas Sweden are playing OGF USA, so I know what that looks like at least. Bob says I should sell the deer. There you go, Bob. We've already done that. And he asks when there will be a vote for the next seasons. the next season. So probably, what episode is this? I don't know. Let me double check. It's episode 25. So we have about 5 more episodes. So what I think I'll do is in the next day or two, I will put up a post on the website. And what I will do is I'll put like 3 or 4 choices of my choices. And then I'll let you guys suggest other maps. And hopefully, if this works out well, you'll be able to vote on other people's suggestions as well. If you vote for Spring Hill Farm, not going to happen. Just letting you know now. But if Spring Hill Valley is out at that time, then yeah, that's doable. But Spring Hill Farm, not going to happen. No matter how many people vote for it. Too many Let's Plays have been done on that map, and I've said that many times before. But that's just my feeling. I know Texas Long Haul agreed with me on that one a while back, so thanks, Texas. Alright, so he's good now. Excellent. I should probably send this guy back on his way, because I don't know if he is waiting for somebody. I'm not sure. Or if he's supposed to be waiting for somebody. There we go. This is awesome. So much going on. See, this is the reason why I don't like using this tractor. No, this one. I don't know why it gets stuck like this, but it likes to get stuck. Just with this articulated tractor, and I suppose I could change the New Holland in this one up. The Combine's telling you to stop. Nay, that's right, the Combine is telling me to stop. Because you were in its way before. Sheesh. Anyways. Combine should start up again there. There we go. Nice. And apparently I should put the steering wheel down. I always forget to do that in this tractor. Or Combine. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Let's just enjoy the harvest. I do like, now that I've started using this, like, take out all the HUD away, I kind of like it. I'm starting to play with it a bit more. Especially during recording, because there's so much on the screen with recording. Like, I know some people have suggested that I get the Inspector mod. I've been suggested more than once to get that particular mod, but my feeling is there's already enough stuff on the screen. Anyways, what else do we got here? I mentioned in one of the previous episodes TCGG Rob and the Forest mod, and this is one of the comments he says. He says, the Forest mod itself is nowhere near finished. I was having problems with the trailer and supposedly designed for the map I was playing, but obviously not. And he said he found another mod that would work well, so I look forward to seeing that. TCGG Rob, or should I call you Rob? I'm not sure. All right, Seth says, can he have the link to the Jaguar? Yes, you can. Already done. And Kraft says, it's always more fun when you have lots of things to do at once, because then there's more being done. I still can't get over the Peterbilt, so of course, not this one, not the Mack truck. I can turn him off for the time being, but the Peterbilt right here, which I can also turn off. Yeah, I totally agree. He is right. This is a really nice looking truck. Although one thing I found is the front end of it is sometimes a bit too low, and it actually hits on stuff. I think that's what it is. What is he saying? Here's a couple of suggestions for next season. So Craft Farm suggests the All-American Farming map on American Eagle modding. That map actually is a first attempt by somebody who made the map. There are actually a couple small errors in it, but I was checking it out the other day, and it reminds me a lot of the Modern American Farming map. Or he says the Northeast Iowa map. They're both from American Eagle modding. And apparently there's a discussion about this particular one. Farmman 8801 is playing on the Northeast Iowa map, but Kraft says you could easily have 2 people playing on the same map. Yeah, that's possible. Daniel says, great video as always. Always love it when you have a million things going on at once. It's pretty much like real life farming. It's true. When you do have a lot of things going on all at the same time, it is like real life farming, because you do have all this stuff going on at the same time. I don't know why. I know what it is now. It's because when I flip between the different tractors, I hit like Control 5, and I bet that's the reason why it's doing that. But well, I don't know how fully. It's not quite that full yet. Anyways, what else do we got here? Tubby says he spells my name wrong. That happens often, unfortunately. For those of you who don't know how to spell my name, it's spelled I-A-I-N. Not with an L, by the way. Don't worry if you've spelt it like that. It happens a lot to me, so I don't take any offense or anything like that. Now, this guy said, I think his name's Yami. I'm not sure if you pronounce that right, or I'm pretty sure it's not Jammy, it's Yami, but that's just a guess. He says the machines are nice, but the map isn't so good. So he didn't like this map so much, and I actually was going to respond to his comment and ask him why he didn't like this map, because I always like hearing what people have to say about these types of things, because I'm always curious. I like getting your guys' feedback. I like hearing what you guys have to say about various maps. Like, this map's nice. Not my favorite big map. I think OGF Bayern still takes the cut on that one, and then probably followed by the Modern American Farming map. Both of those are really nice maps. But I'm always curious as to the reasons why people don't like a map or do like a map. Like, I asked somebody a while back why they didn't like the North American map, because what I've been trying to do lately is have the one North American map and the one European styled map. And he says he wasn't that interested in this particular farm because it was an American map, which I can understand, because it's, you know, a lot bigger. It tends to be bigger harvests and whatnot. Someone actually said a while back that most of what I tend to do is grain harvesting. I know, that's what I like, I guess. That's probably why I do it. And TCGG Rob comments again saying, pull down the steering wheel on the 7290. So he's talking about this guy right here. And he's talking about, oops, let's bring the HUD back up here. So he's talking about this right here. Now, if Hitman were here, he'd be like, about. Yes, I said about. So, this is what he's talking about right here. This is how I had the tractor for the longest time, and he's like, you should put the steering wheel down. So this right here. He's right. I should. It's actually a 7260R, by the way, TCGG Rob. Sorry, that was a little bit of a gripe. Not a big deal, but just had a little bit of fun. Alright. Oh, Farm Boy, he has another idea for his next season. He says I should do the all-American farming map on the American Eagle modding as well. So we got a couple of people suggesting that map for an American-styled map. So it might be the one who wins. I don't know. We'll have to leave that up for you guys. The amazing one, actually, he was, or she was, not sure. That's going to be a problem. Yes, that is. I think it's a he. I'm pretty sure, because it says the amazing one. Well, that's not necessarily. It could be a woman, I suppose, too. I don't know. I'm going to assume it's a guy, but that's not always the case. You can't assume these things, because in real life, sometimes, if you make that assumption in real life, you could run into problems. Let's just say that. Alright, let's see if he can get up over the pile now. It's because he had the front weight on. I don't think he's too light without that. No, he's fine. Oh no, he is a bit light. I don't know if we have any other front weights that'll work well for this. That's not good. Let's just see. Anyways, the amazing one, he was the one who said about the John Deere, and 5 and 6 was the one that moved you back and forth. Okay, he's good now. You don't normally go over the silage pile like that. Not when you're dumping silage, at least. I don't think. Alright, Benjamin says it's key 8 and 9 to move side to side. I think we figured that one out already, so let's just try 8 and 9. Nope. It's actually 5 and 6. And he corrected himself, I believe, later on in the comments. And Ashton says up here in South Dakota, I believe that's SD, what it stands for, we're done mostly with everything. So that's pretty awesome, actually, because definitely not everybody is done with harvesting. It's a little early for harvesting. Planting. Not everyone's done with planting. Adam says in Ohio, they've been out in the fields for the past week, and it depends where you are in Ohio. Some places have it, some places haven't. David, he says, Central Kansas remake withered when I was playing the planted sugar beets. Planting sugar beets, and the beets died. And I can't harvest. And I can't harvest. Not sure. There must be something I'm missing there. Anyways, those are the comments from the previous episode. Lots of great comments as usual. Wow, we're not on this field yet. Holy smokes. Okay, this field must have been bigger than I thought, but it's actually a really nice sized field for silage, I think, actually. Yeah, this guy still can't get up here. That's the problem. And he's creating a bit of a backlog. Come on now, New Holland. There we go. Sheesh. It's creating problems here. Alright, whatever, I'll let him go. It's funny, because the New Holland actually has more power than this little Massey Ferguson, but this Massey Ferguson got no problems getting up. It's probably because of the trailer itself, in all honesty. But, look at him, like a boss. Just gets up on that silage pile like there's no tomorrow. Nice. Now, I realized something today. We're like I haven't done a whole lot of transportation. Not as much as I wanted to do. But I just don't know why. I don't know. I think what it boils down to is I could buy 16 and 17 and do transportation, but honestly I think what I discovered is that I don't know if I enjoy the transportation aspect. And I think that's why I just don't do it very often. Like, it's not necessary. And I think that's the reason why. And then when I do have to transport, I think what ends up happening is I just drive, like for example, when I'm off camera, I'll drive the combine over their field. I don't transport it very often, and just because it's faster, and because I don't need to, I think is the other reason why. Really? Oh, that guy needs a weight on front too. Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, why isn't he doing anything? And if you watch the little tires, watch the steering wheel there. That's good. I don't know why it does that, but when you first start course playing, it does that funky jive type thing. And this guy, he probably needs the, yeah, he's a little light in the front end there. That's the problem. Yeah, you can see him slipping there. Ooh, boy. Be careful about that. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll finish harvesting this silage off camera, and I think that's what we'll do off camera. And I don't know if I may or may not finish this off camera. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Just because, I don't know, I don't have a whole lot of time, I guess. So I think that's what I'll do. So I will end the episode there for now, so it's not a crazy, crazy long episode of harvesting and whatnot, although it's been all harvesting. And I'll try and play a little bit off camera in the, maybe tomorrow afternoon after work, and then maybe we'll be able to pick up another field or something, and it'll be episode 26. Something like that, I think. Anyways, that's it for today, folks. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013. Coming at you from Central Kansas. Catch you guys later.